Aiden Ross, I don't follow him. In the sense of like I don't watch streamers. I don't watch really any streamers. I'm completely out of loop who's like popular. Like when we first talked about XQC like a year ago, I'm like I have no idea who that is, but it's apparently the biggest guy around. Aiden Ross can't believe what the average salary in America is. So like in the article, or I'm sorry, in the clip, he was like, he thought the average salary is $100,000.
What?
And then they're like, no, dude. And then like, it's like closer to 30 and 40. And he like didn't understand it. He's like, what? Really? Like the reason this aggravates me is because there's such a huge disconnect in terms of like how what people are actually going through in terms of salary and how much money they're making, and this he's 22. I'm assuming he never held a real like an actual like blue collar job.
Oh no,
ever.
Just looking at his apartment in the screenshot in the article, like this kid has always had money.
Yeah, so like it's gross. It's gross to me that like what? It's not 100,000. People aren't living as happy as I am. Like
their parents didn't buy them things like a house and a Corvette. That's so weird. I don't get it.
I don't What do you mean you don't have a trust fund? I just don't. I'm not understanding this.
We were like literally talking about this the other day, like just the two of us, right? It was like how to get rich. Yeah, my dad gave me a loan of $10 million when I was 18, and you know, I kept getting more money, and it was great.
I like it because if I heard that as someone who watches him, I would never donate a cent to him. Like,
no, absolutely not.
Like, I just don't know how could you have that. Like, I just don't understand how you can even come up with that ball figure. You know, 100,000,
right?
You're telling me like you think the average person making 100,000? Could you imagine if either of us were making 100,000?
Right?
Like,
that'd be great.
How much more stuff I'd have?
This podcast would have taken off months ago.
Fun to have.
I would have bought people to subscribe, and we wouldn't be fighting for it.
Right. It's just like, I don't know. I think that's a really gross disconnect for someone not to know that. Hey, as a streamer, as like a personality,
right?
Like, I don't know. It's just, I think you need like a huge reality check. Because imagine if like some scandal came out like that actually ruined him. Because God forbid streamers actually pay repercussions for their actions. And like he would be blown away by like working in the real world.
Right. Not just sitting at home and playing. What is it? He plays like NBA, right? Yeah, it says at the top he plays NBA. Yeah, go out and work any 9-to-5 job, and then add 2 more jobs because that's what you have to do to get by.
Right. No, but I know I'm laughing, but honestly, that's a case for a good amount of people.
We do, yeah. Like,
you know, like luckily we're both like happy with our job, but there's so many people who are just miserable and have to work that job. That was me, like, with my last job. I was, like, stressed from some aspects of it I won't mention, but now I'm in a place where I'm very happy, and, you know, I can do this, and it feels great, but I'm not making anywhere near 100. That it'd be great if I was.
Yeah.
It's just, I don't know. Oh, hold on. April, I'm looking at his Wikipedia page. He was banned from Twitch after YouTuber Zayas answered a phone call and called Ross a derogatory term for a homosexual. I'm not going to say the word. Ross defended himself from the ban by claiming to Twitch that he did not say the homophobic slur, was not in the room at the time. Twitch clarified that based off of this information, he would be allowed to stream. That's such bullcrap because
come on, you're just going to take his word for it?
Well, you know, it's not even that, but so many other people get screwed over from like when in like in-game chat someone says like the N-word, you still get banned. Like, you didn't say it, so what?
Right.
His followers started trending the hashtag free Aidin on Twitter in an attempt to pressure Twitch's decision. I just like look.
Why are you guys helping a terrible person? Like,
hey, whoa! Like, we don't need any enemy.
Right. No. I'm not calling him out, but like, if he did do it, right? Like, why would you go to call to arms and like defend him if it was like clearly him? saying.
Well, okay, I just defended you, but however, then apparently a year later on April 20th, 2022, Ross was banned indefinitely due to the use of hateful slurs or symbols. The reason behind this decision was due to an accusation through video evidence that Ross used a homophobic slur on Twitch streamer Your Rage live stream. He was able to later resume streaming in June.
Okay, anyway, like I was saying, why would you call to arms for someone saying terrible things?
I'll never understand like the weird fan base that will defend somebody like in despite obvious evidence. I don't know.
Right, they can never do wrong. Maybe one day we'll get there.
Like, I'm trying to. So like, it looks like he started streaming around 2020.
Right after his dad gave him a small loan of $10 million. Bought a house, paid it off, has no bills.
He moved to New York City for a brief time, but he hold on a second. There has to be something in this because it says here that he was born to Jewish parents. I don't know why that's relevant. He moved to New York City for a brief period, but decided to live in Three Rivers, California. He attended Wood Lake Union High School. Ross had interest in streaming from a young age and has stated that he skipped his high school prom to stream on Twitch. He also revealed in a No Jumper interview with Adam 22 that at 12 years old, he was stabbed in his sleep by a mentally unstable relative. Ross had 9 stitches in his arm while relative went to jail before being admitted to a mental hospital. Hold on. So the only part that to me, I guess 7.5 million followers. What I just don't understand here is like he's 22, but he moved to New York for a brief period of time, but then decides to live in California. You know how expensive it is to live in California?
It's like the most expensive state in the country.
Right,
so
right. Like
New York, I assume.
Right. So like, is he like a rich kid? Like,
I'm gonna assume so. I'm also just gonna assume, right? His associated YouTubers, right? Like on his Wikipedia is Logan Paul and Andrew Tate. So.
Yeah, he's in like the cringy in crowd, and look.
Oh, come on.
Which is happening.
Yeah, I saw you. I saw you freeze, and then
you froze. I was like, what?
Discord died for a second. Okay, we're good. I was saying that he's always in like the weird in crowds, in terms of like big streamers and stuff like that.
I've like definitely heard his name. I like can't remember what from. It was probably some drama, like probably a year ago or so. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. He definitely came from like a wealthier background. If he didn't know the average salary was 20 to 30,000, right, or 30 to 40.
Well, yeah, also true. Because like growing up, you'd have to. Right.
There was no struggle in the household, right? Like they weren't itching for money or anything. If he could move out, what did it say? He moved out at 18.
I mean,
Did
that's
you
my
say that
assumption.
somewhere?
I didn't say it was 18, but like I was like kind of basing it what it looked like.
Right. Like yeah, I'm sure he was okay.
Okay. I did mention at a point that, or maybe I didn't mention it, but he did live with his sister for a good amount of time. I want you to take. Well, she's older than him. I want you to guess what her main source of income is. Take a guess. Take a good guess.
She's a biochemist with a degree in nuclear science.
No.
Is it a website? Is it? I don't know. Is it Feet Finder? Is it?
No, close. You're getting close.
I'm gonna have to guess OnlyFans.
How did you? No.
Now here's the
How
real
did you
question,
know? You looked
right?
it up.
Does he take the pictures for her?
Okay, sis, you really gotta spread them this time.
Sis rents due. Get ready.
You think this California house pays for itself? You know. She's an OnlyFans model and provides her private content to her paid subscribers. Duh. She's currently focusing on her modeling career. She has 115,000 followers on Instagram.
live to regret this.
So, you know,
Good for her.
I think they're always gonna be okay. And look, we're not trying to wish harm on any of them, or like, you know, I would never want them to go bankrupt.
Yeah, I have no idea who this guy is, what he does, what he streams, whatever. Like, I could care less. But, you know, taking the information we have just researched, you know, whatever.
But I just like I can't find anything about his parents or like his family situation. I don't care. Right. I don't want to know the name. Like, I really don't care about like the name or anything like that. But
apparently on October 25th of last year, he announced he's donating 20% of his Twitch revenue to charity.
Right, because the whole
still ongoing, but
right, because you know he made a certain slur, and then you know that's how he pays the price for him. But like, I just like for me, I at some point need to confirm the information of it was his parents rich, because again, like you said, how could you possibly grow up and like especially by 18 and not have an understanding
right.
of like you know, it's like either his parents are rich or his parents are akin to Batman and can hide their wealth super well. You know, so well,
apparently his parents are unknown. Nobody knows.
Good, that's good. I'm glad that they're anonymous. That's probably for the best.
Right, they're anonymous funders.
It's fun.
These masks are so awesome.
Oh, you guys didn't know my parents own DoorDash? Oh, well, you know, they don't make a lot of money, but it's only like what, 2 million? Like, it's not a lot.
Bad guys.
Either way, if you want to have us on stream, we'll accept your offer.
Yeah, we can play.
Despite Derek's mean words, we'll accept your offer. Whew. Okay.